What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Runner Man, and of course, we're back with another video. We got a bunch of Xenoverse 3 news yesterday, and I know I'm late, but we're reacting to Gaku's video. He might have the best video that came out yesterday, but we're gonna hop straight into this. We're just gonna go over some of the things that I seen in the video that I liked, and let me know y'all thoughts in the comments or whatever, or what y'all want to see, or things that y'all have, worries about. But we're gonna hop straight into this. And I'll catch y'all in just a second. Alright, let's hear what he got to say.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 gameplay for the very first time. I didn't get to play it, unfortunately, but it was played right in front of me. It wasn't a video, it was live gameplay, and it was a...
Alright, like, off the rip, before he even get into that, this right here, I already noticed this. I see that it is missing key and stamina, which I did see someone say on Twitter that it's a bar where the key and stamina goes into. But of course, as you can see, we only have HP, strike attack, strike defense, key blast defense, and key blast attack.
I got to see Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 gameplay for the very first time. I didn't get to play it, unfortunately, but it was played right in front of me. It wasn't a video, it was live gameplay, and it was a demo very similar to this one we're watching right now. I'm going to let it run uncut, and I'll let you know everything that was told to me during this presentation, everything that I was able to learn, as well as break down the gameplay that we're about to see. We're going to start right here in this room. We're going to take a look at the lobby outside of this room. I got to see the city outside of the lobby too, but unfortunately we don't have that footage. But then we're going to jump into a mission where you'll see some of the basics of combat, and we're even going to fight against the boss fight. The mission itself feels like a little bit like a parallel quest in Xenoverse 2, though in this case in Xenoverse 3, I don't know if that's actually the case, if it's a parallel quest, if it's a side mission.
And then too, before we even get all the way into the video, man, I like how the game looks. Like, do y'all like how the game look? Like, I mean, it's definitely a step up from Xenoverse 2, but I see a lot of people saying they don't really like how it looks, or the fact that they want it to
is actually
look more closer to Xenoverse
talk
2.
About this request that he has, and so we'll head there and we'll have a big mission and a boss fight at the end. But we'll start right here in this room because it's kind of messy right now. It is the same as we saw in the revealed trailer, so that seems to indicate that this is kind of early game, but I was told that you can actually customize this room fully. You can change things around, you can make this
That's
room
cool. That's pretty cool, having your own little space where you can customize the whole thing.
If this is early game, it is going to be a little bit confusing because when we jump into a mission, you'll see that this character is actually level 40. Now, I want to bring up the stats that we saw right before we jumped into this bedroom, and you may notice that we have 5 stats this time around: HP, strike attack and defense, blast attack and defense, and that...
And by the way, I seen clips of this on Twitter. I haven't watched the whole full gameplay.
It's no stamina, no key, no anything like that. Definitely a simplification of the RPG systems or the stats that we saw in Xenoverse 2, at least on the stats side. Also, you may have seen some scans earlier in the month, or I guess last.
They're going to making it right there. Then of course we see Vegeta. I'm pretty sure, I believe what I've seen on Twitter, he does talk about that.
That had a little bit of a mistranslation. The GS on the characters' shoulders, on their uniforms, and in the trailers and everything, that stands for the Great Saiyaman Corps, not the Great Saiyan Corps. And yes, this is Vegeta from the Saiyan arc that you're seeing right here in the lobby. I spotted Trunks, I spotted Goku as well. These characters seem to just be hanging around. They may be mentors like they were in Xenoverse 2. But outside, we're not going to get to see what the town looks like because we're going to jump straight into the mission. Now, why are these characters here? It will make sense. That's what I was told. But right now, the story, it was not the focus of this demo. It was definitely the game.
I don't know, man. I'm just super excited, man.
A portal looking very similar to Xenoverse.
Now, this is what I've seen right here. This is what I've seen right here on Twitter, too. The picture. Like, I mean, I don't know why it was ever talks of Xenoverse not having CACs. That is quite literally the dumbest thing to me. Like, my brothers say that Xenoverse whole claim to fame is being able to make your own created character. So why would they remove it for the third iteration of the game? That makes no sense. I don't even know why that was a thing.
And the mission that we're about to embark in, most missions are actually for.
And then like I said, I seen a picture of this on Twitter. Like I was just looking at the different intro poses. Like what was some Rom Hatcher? Rom Hatcher that had a video that I reacted to a while ago. I remember he said something about intros.
Player co-op. If you don't have players to play alongside you, you're gonna play as the bots. We see a Majin, we see a Frieza race. We're playing as an Earthling, and Saiyans are also confirmed. So those are 4 races.
The seamless movement into the flying right there. That's pretty cool.
We see a Frieza race. We're playing as an Earthling, and Saiyans are also confirmed. So those are 4 races right now that have been confirmed playable for Xenoverse 3. I definitely am expecting the mechanics as well, but we'll see if they have any more announcements beyond that. Right now, there's a lot going on screen, and I'll be sure to take my time to break down all of it. First thing you might notice is...
And first off, before he even get into that, I don't mean to cut him off so much, and I don't mean to pause so much, but that right there was beautiful. Like the map, like seamlessly going into the moves. That was pretty cool. And then I did see on Twitter too about the cooldowns. Let me know how y'all feel about the cooldowns, because to me, it kind of makes sense. Cause like, I don't know, like playing Xenoverse 2 or whatever. My brother, one of my brothers is the type of person that just he charge up, spam his moves. I mean, I feel like it's just gonna take a little more skill to do things instead of you just spamming.
Assault and Kamehameha, 2 big special moves that were done immediately. Big break as well, and this is Super God Fist. Now, the skills are on cooldown. You can't just do them, you can't just spam them. They don't cost ki anymore, they are completely free, but you do have to manage the cooldowns, which are pretty short, to be honest. Speaking of ki, you may notice that there is no stamina. Ki does both things, offense and defense. Stamina was more of a defensive resource back in Xenoverse 2.
That charge move right there.
Use it for some. He
good.
Does both things, offense and defense. Stamina was more of a defensive.
Yeah, right there. That looked pretty cool. I see it as far as charging
resource back in Xenoverse 2. You could use it for some offense stuff as well, but there was a clear divide of like, okay, we're going to use ki for offensive skills and stamina mostly for defense. Now, you have to manage both. You see the ki bar at the center of the screen. It's a very crucial piece of resource, and that's why they put it front and center.
Animation.
I believe
I wonder
you
if
can
you're
have
going to the animation every time. That's
5
cool.
ki bars, and since they are not a stat that you level up anymore, it may be homogenized. Every character may have 5 ki bars. The reason why I believe that is that every enemy also has 5.
Oh, I've seen that too. That little Boo World, I don't know, the innocent breath move.
5 ki bars. The reason why I believe that is that every enemy
right there. That's pretty cool.
Also has 5 ki bars. Every boss you're going to encounter here has 5 ki bars, so it may just be universal. 5 ki bars for every character. Here's the ultimate Super Kamehameha.
Yeah, I seen a screenshot of this yesterday too. I was at work, so I was trying not to get off into everything. But I seen a screenshot of this too. I think it's pretty cool. Like it's definitely amazing how you're able to aim it. That way you don't really miss ultimates anymore.
Aim it, targeting multiple characters, taking all of
I just want to know what it looks like to be on the other side of the
on the left side of the screen, you see the L2
fish
button. That's how you do your ultimate, L2 plus triangle. The other 2 mechanics are brand new, but you will notice that there is no escape ability anymore. So that is a slot that they are seemingly getting rid of.
Evasives.
Not to say that there aren't defensive mechanics. There's a new mechanic right there. Soul Assist, where you summon the help of one of the Z Warriors of the past. I believe villains will also be available. I mean, it is Xenoverse, but that has not been confirmed at this point. And yeah, you have 2 stocks of that. It does not spend any ki. You just have it on a cooldown pretty much. The other
it definitely like I know it's Xenoverse, but it definitely gives a Kakarot type vibe. And I believe the guy, what is his name, Hirano-san or something like that, I keep forgetting his name or how to pronounce his name, that he helped make Kakarot too, so I kinda get it. But I wonder how in depth, like how deep would the combo system go? Because of course, just looking at it, we're not gonna be able to combo like Xenoverse.
Soul Switch. And that is the Trunks face that you see right there.
It might go
We
deeper.
will see that in action in a second as well. But I would love to tell you first that Soul Switch actually replaces your awakening ability. So if you're an Earthling or, a character that...
Okay, so if it replaces your awakening ability, that's great. That's great. Because I was worried about, you only being able to transform. Well, not necessarily transform in just to the soul exchange or soul change or whatever. It's just that I thought it was gonna be forced upon you, but if you don't have to do it, that's good too. That way we can
doesn't have a big focus on transformations. I could see that being useful, but if you're playing a Saiyan, let's be real, you're gonna have a Super Saiyan transformation in there, or your favorite Saiyan transformation. Who knows? So Soul Switch may not see a lot of use in the final game when Xenoverse 3 comes out. That's just a theory, however.
They really like that super guy for this.
How players are going to use, how they're going to gravitate, but typically it's Xenoverse. You want to create your own character and you want to be able to transform. So from here, we jump forward to the boss fight.
I forgot about seeing Broly yesterday. His model might quite literally be the best model that we've seen. That we've seen from all the information.
He's going to start with a big boss attack, just a barrage of Ki Blasts that you have to hide behind these icebergs for. Pretty simple mechanic, but...
And two, I like I've seen people complaining about the way, like, the boss fights and the UI, like, the UI look and how the boss fights work or whatever. I mean, I necessarily like it. Because they could just make it, harder and stuff like that. Like for raid bosses, it actually feel like a raid boss. You can have 3 other members in there with you. That's decent. And of course, I'm pretty sure they're still going to have stuff like the expert missions and things of that nature. But it may not be called that. And then, what else was it? It was one more thing I think
to see that they're still doing these big boss mechanics that work really well in multiplayer. I mean, this is a type of attack we've seen in a lot of multiplayer games. And this kind of movement, use the environment to protect yourself from enemy attacks, usually works really well. Now, with Ki being such a central resource, you will notice that a lot of the actions that used to use Ki, like super dashing, do not use Ki anymore. The homing dash still does, but a lot of the actions that you do actually restore Ki automatically. Oh, here's the Soul Switch, by the way.
Yeah.
We're going to become Trunks for a limited time, 41 seconds.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so... The soul change, you have 41 seconds with it. I've seen a lot of people being nervous about whether or not like Super Saiyan and stuff have a timer. I don't believe it should. I mean, you should just keep it how Xenoverse 2 was. You shouldn't have a timer for like Super Saiyan and regular awakening skills and stuff. But it does definitely make sense for soul change to have a timer on it. I mean, you're not meant to stay in the soul exchange forever. I mean, because that defeats the whole purpose of making your own CAC.
To the bottom left, and that is going to change your melee attacks.
But something that's temporary
is going to change
cool.
your supers as well, and that's going
I'll
to
be
change
using
your
it.
ultimate.
Probably not
In
enough.
fact, I think we're going to see a couple of them. But speaking of Ki and stamina, as you are punching up the opponent... Oh, I just noticed. Trunks actually has more Ki than 5 bars. So forget what I said about the universal mechanic. Or maybe it's a Soul Switch exclusive thing. There's a burning attack. And here's Shining Soul Slash. 2 more specials that we'll probably be able to equip on our created characters as well. Now, as Broly takes damage, notice that his Ki is going down, especially when dealing melee damage. And with only 5 seconds to go... Let's unleash the Heat Dome attack, the big ultimate. Now, speaking of melee attacks, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore that you just have a fixed set of melee combos depending on the race that you pick. It's not like all the Saiyans are going to have the same combos, all the Earthlings are going to have the same combos. I'm specifically talking about the square and triangle buttons, the punches and kicks, because now you can actually equip combos from, or movesets from your mentors. I've been told
the little battle style. So I was wondering that too. Like, I wanted to know what battle style Jane has on right here.
That Vegeta and Trunks are available.
Or is it something that's like
default? The Saiyan that I saw being played, because I didn't see Earthling. This is an Earthling that we're watching right now. The Saiyan that I saw being played was using Vegeta's moveset. I'm not sure what this one is. Could be Vegeta as well. But you will be able to equip the moveset of different characters, and that's definitely going to increase the variety of gameplay and the variety of character that you can actually create. Now, Ki doesn't only deplete when you attack an opponent, it also increases when you attack an opponent unless you are doing a series of homing dashes like this. Obviously, that's very expensive.
The comboing right here. Well, you may be able to combo something extreme.
Now, Ki doesn't only deplete when you attack an opponent, it also increases when you attack an opponent unless you are doing a series of homing dashes like this. Obviously, that's very expensive, but with the boss's health that low,
that was pretty nasty.
Definitely worth it. And that is the end.
That's probably the best video that I have watched. Cause I didn't watch this one because like it was being recommended to me, but I did watch another couple yesterday. But I didn't know about all this stuff, cause like I said, I seen screenshots, but not actually sitting there. It's being explained, but it does definitely it did its job. Now, let me know what y'all think in the comments about the whole overall thing that we saw, like the little gameplay demo or whatever, and you know, that's pretty much it. We'll be back with another video. I don't know when, but we'll be back.